Kieran Anders joins us from Dad Matters. This aims to help dads have successful relationships with their families and to support dads with anxiety, stress and mental health issues. Kieran, thank you very much for talking to us.
You're very welcome.
A lot of people would say postnatal depression for men, stuff and nonsense. What would you say to that?
Do you know what? I've had people say it to my face. I've been doing presentations about it. And it's a long-held belief, I think, that it is only women. And a lot of people attribute that to it being a hormonal issue. But postnatal depression in women as well as men, it isn't just hormones, it's a lot of other things that happen when you have a baby. So sleep deprivation, changes in finances, responsibilities that you've got, worry about partners, relationship issues. There's loads and loads of things that contribute to it. It's definitely not stuff and nonsense.
What percentage of fathers do you think suffer from it? Has there ever been any research into this?
There's a bit of research. It's all quite new at the moment, so it often goes undiagnosed because men don't tend to go down the same routes as women in terms of treatment. So they'll go to a GP and be diagnosed with depression. It's something like 1 in 10 men suffer from mental health issues after they've had a baby within the first year, and 1 in 3 or 4 suffer with postnatal depression, which is quite a high number when you think of the amount of births that we have. But obviously, there needs to be a lot more research. There's got to be money put into it to be able to find out what the numbers are and how we can support those dads. But I think the most important thing is how we screen dads for this. We need to be able to screen them as early as possible. When they're talking to mums antenatally, they're asking mums questions about the past, about experiences, about previous bouts of depression, and they don't ask dads any of those questions. So we need to be making that all over the country. That needs to happen for dads.
What would you say to any father listening to this who may be suffering himself but just can't bring himself to either speak to his wife or partner about it, or indeed anybody else?
You know, I've got to say to them, you're not on your own. There are dads out there that feel the same as you and that won't talk about it. But the professionals that are around you, the team that are there to care for you and your family and your baby, they're there for dads. And it's hard to see that sometimes because mum takes a lot of time up in terms of physical support, and mums get a lot of intensive support. But if you're a dad and you're struggling, talk to your midwife, talk to your health visitor, talk to your GP, and go and find a group in your area where you can chat. The sooner you can do it, the better. And the very important thing is that your mental health impacts your baby's development. It impacts their attachment and it impacts their brain development. So the sooner that you get help, the sooner that you talk to somebody, the better it's going to be for your baby in the future.
Well, if by saying that you provoke one person listening to this programme to do exactly what you suggested, I will feel that this hour has been completely worthwhile. In fact, I think it's been worthwhile anyway, but you know what I mean. Kieran,
absolutely.
Great pleasure to talk to you. You presumably have a website or Twitter feed or Facebook page?
Yeah, we're on Twitter, we're Dad_Matters, and on Facebook, we're Dad Matters UK and dad.org.uk. We're based in Greater Manchester. We have an antenatal group where we talking to maternity services to have a dad-only chat within their antenatal classes. The Fatherhood Institute have got some research around dads being present antenatally more often than anywhere else. So that's where we need to go to find the dads, to talk to them and make them feel part of that process.
Okay, we've got to leave it there, Kieran. Thank you very much indeed. That's Kieran Anders from Dad Matters.